What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of LL Reacts. I'm back listening to another project by the Suicide Boys. Last episode we reacted to Antarctica, which is just one song, so it was definitely a short episode, like not even 6 minutes. But we're back with another full project. This one is smaller. It's only 7 songs, 14 minutes and 51 seconds. And the album we're going to listen to today is Gray Sheep. The first part of a 2-part album. There's Gray Sheep 1 and then Gray Sheep 2, which we'll be doing later this week. Now, I hope you all have been enjoying the content. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn notifications on so you get updated and notified every time we post a video or a short. And also some news for the future. I have a schedule, not really a schedule, but a plan of what I'm going to be listening to next. So I'm recording this on a Tuesday, and then Thursday is going to be Gray Sheep 2. And then whenever I get a chance, I'm going to be doing a big album. I don't remember, I have 3 albums in mind. I don't remember the order of them to listen to, but I know 2 of the albums is 2 of their most loved, and the other one is one of the most hated. So I'm going to just see how you guys think of that. And let me know in the comments if you can guess what those albums may be, and I'll let you know if it's right. Yeah, we're going to be doing that, and then once we listen to those 3 big albums, I'm going to be doing a video ranking my top 10 favorite songs I've listened to on camera, so from all the projects up to that point. And then I'll also give you my favorite album, and then I'm going to do another episode after that, my 10 least favorite songs we've listened to, and then my least favorite album I've listened to, or we listened to. Also, I forgot to say this in the Antarctica episode, but when I was on vacation, I did listen to more of High Tide and the Snake's Nest, the album we listened to, and I know I said it was mid, and after listening to some of the songs a few times, I actually do think it's a little bit better than maybe I said it was. Now, I don't think I changed my rating. I think I said it was a 3. Maybe I move up to 3.5 at the max. There's still some major issues. Actually, some of the songs I liked a lot, I liked less, but there are some songs I hated on, and now that I've listened to them a few times, I like them more, which tends to happen with music. You listen to a song multiple times, you're more likely to form an actual opinion about it. But without further ado, let's get into it. Gray Sheep. Alright, let's get into it. First song, Blackbeard. Alright, my bad. I paused it, but my mic wasn't working. I got it though. Let's go. Alright, I said Blackbeard, first song.
Fine and terrible.
I'm going to have to cut some of that audio because the beginning sample is 48 seconds. I know the Suicide Boys like to have longer samples, but that was too long. I did like the eerie feeling, though, and the vibe to it. Also, so these first 2 lines, as you guys may remember, got this 9 on my side every time the wheels slide, crucified with the mind of a parking lot god. That is the beginning. That's like the sample in Stop Calling Us Horrorcore and Radical Suicide, which was actually the first song we ever listened to on this channel. But anyways.
Wheel slide, crucified with the mind of a parking lot guy, cruising by with the shine on my teeth and on my wrist. I try to run, try to hide, but I can't escape the grip. Grabbing a ratchet, then go cast, but disappear into the night. I got wings, but I can't fly, just broken bones, that's from my spine. Broken bones, ghost on my line, home alone, ghost in my mind. Blow my dome and suicide, down below where I reside.
Broken phones, ghost of my line, home alone, ghost of my mind, blow my dome and suicide, down below where I reside. That was, I liked how you rapped over that and the lyricism there. There's some pretty, dark lyrics too. It's not too bad. It's okay verse. Wasn't anything special, but it wasn't terrible or anything.
Send them in the fucking flames. Got a tank full of propane. No name on my grave. Gold chain collecting dust. I ain't trying to shine, trying to light this fucking blunt. Hoes say you let me fuck. Bitch, get the fuck up off of my dick. Go holla at Slick, he'll tell you the same. I ain't got time for a bitch, I'll be that dead pimp. Broke, hit the lick, hope, sinking like a lead blimp. Go, black, scent, shit, choking, I'm overdose. I'm hoping I don't get sick.
Alright, that was Blackbeard. I liked Ruby's verse. He definitely had the better verse of the song. I thought that was pretty good. Again, though, nothing, crazy. It's not bad. It's not amazing. I think it's good. Good song. I do think the sample is way too long. I think it was almost half the song, maybe more of the song. The beginning was way too long, and the middle was way too long. But overall, not a bad song. Alright, next up, we got Broke. And
Look out in this black outside, overcast with a couple gray skies. Shiny blast.
eerie, it's very synthy kind of vibes. I don't know how to describe it, but it's an interesting beat, very unique compared to some of their other music. I don't know.
Right through my eyes, broken glass from my dead body lies. Goddamn, my fucking life. So I stay high as a kite. Don't strive to do nothing right. The skies in the pale moonlight. No price to pay the devil, despite my unsafe levels of toxins. I always battle. Just lay me down in my grave. Suicide, no escape, and it seems I'm going insane. When you start to look forward to fate.
Very dark and eerie. Again, a lot of their older stuff is very dark and depressing, talking about killing themselves and death and murder and the devil. And that reverse was nothing different, saying, God damn, I hate my fucking life, so I stay high as a kite. Don't strive to do nothing right. Disguised in the pale moonlight. No price to pay the devil despite my unsafe levels of toxins. His voice was decent. The beats, meh. But I just didn't think I don't think the flow was very good. The lyrics were good, but I don't think how he sang flowed very well with the lyrics. That makes sense.
All I really want is the blood, light it with the bugs. See the fireworks burn, songs I'm like in the fog. Should be trying to work some, let me in the fucking drug. Every time I feel abused, I wanna keep the bell, I wanna buy the dress, I wanna feel the motherfucking real. Then I do a fucking hole in every better month I go and looking for a month that's up and now, but I know that I am broke. I am
I liked Ruby's verse a lot there. I think he's had a good start to this album. That was, I don't know, that kind of it was, I think, different, definitely different than the last song. I do like when Ruby says, when he sings that, he says, I am broke. I can't sing for shit. But how he sings it, I think it's really good in his voice there. Overall, another kind of mixed song, though. Nothing crazy, but not bad. Next up, the Crescent Moon and the Rising Sun. Nothing but Suicide Boys that I haven't really mentioned, but I probably should have in multiple different projects, is how they built up to B Drop. Let's play that back a bit. Let's go back, right? That's a fire beat. This is good.
hailing from the chopper city where the leaves you are sticky. Left a print, I ain't no kidding. Pussy boys can't mock no bidding. Simmer down, bitch, I'm burning up in the ash. Don't sit me, young mud in the cut. Got a duck to 50. Bit pop twice, fuck a cop. But the night comes from the system's gritty grip. I eventually leave you feeling chilly. Bitch, I'm from Gentilly, don't wanna count a million. Smoking on my cash and I feel it, kill me. Bitch, I will be free in the world that you can't build me up.
Nina Simone up in my ear while I debate to take my life. Bunch of voices all I hear. Paranoia in my eyes. Got them fuckboys in my sight. Bits of organs on my knife. Mirror image from the tenant that reminds me that I'm Christ. Suck up boogeyman under your covers. I hover above the street gutters. No, there ain't another forever. I'm packing the thunder and snuffer and popping these uppers I kill for my brothers. Welcome to the Last Supper. Thanks for coming. Now close the shutters, motherfucker.
Alright, that's Crescent Moon and the Rising Sun. The beat was good. The end sample, I'm not gonna lie, is way too long. It's like 42 seconds. Does not need to be that long. I think, maybe not the last song, but these samples are kind of ridiculous. They're good, don't get me wrong. But for this long, it kind of kills the song, you know. But another solid song. I like the eeriness to this project. I think in every project, to be honest, they've had like it's very eerie because their older stuff's a lot eerier and scarier and darker than the newer stuff because they got happier and stopped battling depression and all that good stuff. But since we're listening to the old stuff, it's a lot darker. I do kind of like the vibe, and these beats and the production definitely gives you an eerie and scary feeling. By the way, for best verse, I think it's kind of a tie, but I'm gonna say Ruby, barely. Close though. Okay, Everest. Here's that build-up I was talking about. Again, too long of a sample. It's already 7 seconds in, and there's been no words. But I do like it. I think it's a good sample. I do like it.
Yeah, them ice caps melting, bitch, I'm sipping glacial water, young frozen shoulder, raised by polar bears, I'm about to slaughter with the chosen blade, I throw them in the frozen lake, woolly mammoth loafing covered in 100 broken chains, snow leopard or young blade, we both the same, it just depends on who I'm dealing with, I beat the piss out of myself and not the rope the neck, bitch, it's snowing blades, I cut myself, I'm soaking in the rain, chauffeur driving off on the veins, but lane shoveling snow, I'm pulling in the
shit I can't figure out, is it that murder that's making my urges increasing much further, the stack on my body count. Don't sweat the beretta, that's cock at your head, I treasure the terror that I'm striking down. Satanic, the posse, the 659, looking like Colin body, finding my decline. The young scarecrow creeping round your block at nightfall. Just a psycho lover, psycho who was my all. Bitches and body bags, the psychosis is taking over. Popping Mercedes and my diagnosis has made me colder.
That was actually a good song. Again, I know I keep saying I'm a broken record, but not anything that I'm gonna go crazy over. But it's nothing I'm gonna hate on. I think it is a solid song that I would listen to. I don't know if maybe I in my rotation, but if I listened to it, I heard it, I wouldn't be mad. The flow though from the young scarecrow creeping around your block at nightfall to the end, how he flows in his voice. Also, one of the darker songs I feel like of this project thus far, and one of the fourth one. I think this might be the darkest. That's my opinion. Sorry. Scrim, for the first time this project, I think has a better verse in the song. But and I'm also glad there wasn't a middle sample because again, the first one was like almost 50 seconds. Alright. Song 5, Let 'Em Burn.
I got these vices that keep me locked up inside a craze. Nothing suffices, I'm always
Oh yeah, let's go.
rainy days. This day and age medicating's my From the air would I scream as I rise and levitate. If I had the chance to die, I would not hesitate. I'm with the robbers, gripping choppers to kill a fucking copper. When I'm on the box and I'm toxic, don't give a fuck who watching. I'm rotting inside a box. Look, Bodie, you go.
That, I'm sorry I had to pause, but I kind of paused on your copyrighted. But this is a banger verse. I love when Ruby or Scrim's fast rapping like this.
Recognize Lucifer of my block, and Satan's gonna ride tonight. Go, would you please, oh please, just give me a wish. Cut my wrist and fuck my bitch and then take me in the abyss.
This beat also hits. And again, I talked about this I think last song. The build up on the beat is crazy, especially in this song. I'm not to probably cut it, just so I don't get copyrighted. But if you guys listen to the full song, the and then the beat drop, sick. That was a banger. I think that was a really good song. I was thinking to myself, I was listening to it, that Ruby's verse was kind of mid at the beginning, and then he starts to rap a bit more and faster in the end, and it definitely got better. But a great song. That was fire. Scrim's verse starts off beautifully, and it doesn't really slow down. That, so far, is the best one of the album. But next up is Second Coming. Shit. Also, another thing I like about that song too, and this one, they're shorter, and I don't have an issue with them, the songs being longer, but as we've seen in this project, it's all samples, it's all beats, and if it's just going to be that, then I don't really like it. So, I'm glad these songs are a bit shorter.
I love the camera, I love it.
This reminds me of like Halloween, you know, the theme song for Michael Myers. Is anyone else with that vibe? Let me know down below. But to me, it kind of sounds like Michael Myers in Halloween.
In a rubber motherfuckers, rockers act like bitch, what? Hold up, bitch, you better throw up at least a middle finger, sit the bottom, the close up, post up on the cross. Fuck slick slut, bitch, I'm the Messiah. Young Christ is just a prior. Throw him in the dirt and raise him in the motherfucking fire.
Called a Ruby to slide. Told him bring the Chevy. Little does he know I got a grave dug in a levy. Got cocked in and spread it. Told him slide up by the whip. Click, clack, bang, bang. Ruby does not exist.
Bitch, somebody up, gripping the shoddy pump. Tip to the cop with the bodies up. I want these motherfuckers that know what daddy does. Sloppy puffs with the blunt, I'm too fucked up to fuck up a cut. Try and copy us, but boy, suicide, I'd have shot me up.
Bitch, I'm sick of this off the fucking menace. Young Christ diminished. Sinners that don't say no penance. 5'9" a premise, the resurrection of the leopard out the pet cemetery. You wanna find out about us? Go check in obituary. Yeah.
You know what? That's also that beat reminds me of. It's like when your ears are ringing. Like you got high blood pressure, and your ears are ringing. That's kind of what it also reminds me of, and it was starting to give me a headache towards the time of the middle of the song. I do like how they rap back and forth. You don't really see that. You know, usually it's the one has their own part, and then it's a beat, and then the next one's part. These last two songs have been different. And I do like how the production is unique on this album. Like, I feel like a lot, like the beat in that song, I don't remember the names of these songs, but the second song I think had a really unique beat and production that I haven't really seen in the other projects. And that's what I like about these guys too. Like every album, I feel like has a different like sound and vibe to it. Despite, and you know what I'm talking about. But good song. Alright, next, or I think it's the last song. Last song, Oracle. Let me do something. I'm pretty sure it sounds like an electric piano. I like that a lot. That sounds back for the beat.
Slim Gucci riding with me, mind is spinning from the drugs that resonate inside my kidney. Cigarettes, my lungs is burning like a chimney. Sticky, rolling up the gut, I'm in the stars from eating bars. The Lord of Mars and fuck the cars and fuck the law and bust the guards and fucking broads and swerving cars from lane to lane. I kill in vain, my demons reign. I'm asking, please don't make me make a stain. I'm chanting suicide to change the game. I'm packing clips that's full of hollow things. I'm blasting everywhere I look. I see the suckers, motherfuckers undercovers thinking that they tougher. Call your bluff or call the cuss to catch me. Guns is up and when I'm high as fuck, I'm deadly.
I am the ashes scattered amongst the sand of an empty beach. No land can save me from the tide. I am complete when the waves roll by. I take me in the deep. I will dissolve. Then I woke up in the middle of a fall, surrounded by clouds in the arm. The blood is gone, I lost it all. I wanna get higher, I wanna get higher. Let there be light, let there be light. I spark the fire. From life I fucking retire. Social security ain't my desire. Social insecurity based on the liar. Murder for hire. Hire myself as the victim, myself as the victim, myself as the prior.
Alright, so that was Oracle. Also, I forgot to give you the my favorite verse in each song. I know the one that I really liked, I think it was the 5th song. Wait, let me see which one that was. Yeah, so Let 'Em Burn was Scrim. Second Coming
Told him
was...
bring the Chevy. Little
I don't know which one, honestly. I think probably Rubies. And then Oracle, I'm going to say... Scrim? But yeah, that is this album. Well, let me make the face cam larger. Yeah, that is Gray Sheep. A okay project. I think it was good. I did enjoy it. There wasn't a bad song. I'll say that. I don't think there was a bad song. So picking at least favorite seemed kind of hard. But I also don't think there was a song that was like, you know, I think there was only one song that I thought was really good. Maybe 2. You could argue 2, but one off the top of my head that was really good. So anyways, my rating for this album, I'm going to have to give this a 3.5 out of 5. I think it definitely is the best thing. It's not the worst. I think it's solid. It's a solid listen. I think it's definitely worth listening to, and if you are a fan of them and you haven't already, go listen to it. The ear vibes, the beats are great. The lyrics are solid. I just think the singing could be better on some songs. Maybe the lyrics. But overall, a solid listen, and I enjoyed it. Now, my least favorite song, I actually don't know. I don't want to be cheap and say I don't have one. But I really don't. I think they're all solid songs. They all have good things and bad things about them. So it's hard to pick one. That's my least favorite. Now, my favorite, I do have a favorite, and it was Let 'Em Burn. I think that's Let 'Em Burn. Yes, that was my favorite for sure. Scrim's verse, the beat, the fast rapping, all of that was great. But yeah, that is my review on Gray Sheep. Let me know your opinion and thoughts in the comments. Also, I forgot to mention this while I was talking about what's planned next. It is going to be a bit newer stuff. The one album is a bit older. I think it's actually not really newer stuff. Yes, it is a little bit more older. But I am excited for the newer stuff. Because I think I've said this, but I prefer the newer stuff that I've heard compared to the older stuff I've heard. I just think their voices and all that and is a lot better when they become less depressed. And I know like depression is kind of what fueled their creativity in the beginning and got them to be where they are. But I do think the newer stuff's better. But yeah, that will do it. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.